I gotta do my 5,940 subscriber special because we're never getting to 6,000. Not with me in charge. I keep posting up non-Marvel Strike Force videos and just making people unsubscribe daily. Oh, I regret every dollar I spent on Silver Surfer. It was stupid. It was actually stupid. It did almost nothing for me. It did almost nothing for me in the long term. Spending $60 on Silver Surfer did basically nothing for me. It's been doing nothing for me for a long time. Because I'm not even getting him to 7 stars off of like the milestones. So I'll get him to 7 stars off of wherever he goes after the milestones, which is who the fuck knows where. In fact, this might be the clickbait I use to sell this video on YouTube. That's what I'm doing, by the way. You're a salesman on YouTube. I'm selling this video. If you're watching it now, you've been sold to. You've now realized that you've bought something that you don't want. I suggest you like and subscribe and come back and watch more stuff. I don't know why. Fuck it. Ring a bell. But yeah, so Silver Surfer, farmable. Silver Surfer, finally farmable. That's like going to be the title that you clicked on was Silver Surfer, finally farmable. It's like a what if kind of title. I'm doing what ifs. As long as they're milking what if, I'm gonna milk what ifs. And my what if is, what if this wasn't a shitty company and you knew how Silver Surfer was farmable right now? And then I don't know how he's farmable, everybody. I have no fucking idea. I mean, do you want to speculate a guess? I mean, people watch that shit. You can literally come out here as a content creator for this game and be like, I think I know where Silver Surfer might go to. And then people will like click on your shit and be like, oh, he might really know. And then if he's wrong, nobody gives a shit. And if they're right, they're like, he was Nostradamus. He must be the smartest motherfucker that plays this game. Like, that's the kind of baby brain shit you deal with in this community. So I may as well play along with it too. Like, why the fuck not? I know, I don't really care. Yeah, exactly. Like, fuck speculating 100%. I don't know. No, actually, there was another Mega Orb exclusive. It was Colossus. Colossus was a Mega Orb exclusive. So maybe he'll only be Mega Orb. I don't fucking know. He should go to the raid store. He's only really good in the raid store, so he should go to the raid store. Like, shit should make sense, I would think, but it doesn't. So who knows? Maybe he'll be the first Raid Orb exclusive character. How about something new and shitty for you? How about that? I like that idea. Whatever the worst idea is, that's probably the idea that's what it's gonna be. So yes, Silver Surfer will probably be the very first raid-only exclusive character. He'll have a 1% chance to drop out of raid orbs. Fuck you. It'll be like that for like 6 months, and then he'll enter into the raid store proper, and that'll be a new method for you to release characters. Like all the really good characters will be raid orb exclusives with a 1% drop chance, and then they will enter into the raid store after 6 months. Brand new. Laszlo, I am physically unable to keep it clean. You know this. That's never going to happen. It's all dirty up in here. It's all foul because I cover this game. You want to see clean Heartgrave, you have to literally go watch another one of my videos. I know it's like fucking poison to people's eyes and ears to go watch another one of my videos, but if you want to see a different side of me, that is where you would need to go. You probably won't. So, you know what? Just take what you get and don't get upset. Who the fuck knows where Silver Surfer's going? Who the fuck knows? And who really fucking cares? Because he's almost irrelevant already. And I assume that he'll be entirely irrelevant soon. It's hard to say. Is he going to make an arena comeback? Maybe. I don't fucking know. Anything's possible. But anyways, my alliance mate is here, so I should probably do something in war before I kick myself out of my own alliance. All right, let's go. Do your war attacks, goddammit. Stop harassing me on my fucking Twitch stream. Okay, House of Revolution. Is this a client cluster thing? I'm not talking to anybody. It looks like they win. They have more trophies. You guys win. Are you here tonight, House of Revolution? You win. Okay, you fucking win. You got all the trophies. I assume you have 24 heroes for hire at 1 million power each. You win. Can you just win the game? You win the game. Fuck it, you win. I don't give a shit. Maybe we win, or maybe they don't, and then tomorrow we wake up and you can't clear us. Like, that's how wars have been going for us. It literally doesn't matter what the fuck I do anymore. Either we're going to lose in the first like hour or two, or we wake up tomorrow and the other alliance can't do anything and then we just win. And that's what war is right now, which is honestly, I guess, better. I guess war is improved at this point. As long as you give like no fucks at all. Like if you give zero, if we like tried to win tonight, it would be awful. But not trying and waking up the next day. Like I hope some people from my alliance are watching this because I'm having a real hard time explaining it to them what's going on. They're like, what's happening? What do we do, Mr. Hartgrave? What's our war strategy? I'm like, we literally don't have a strategy. We just see what the fuck happens and then either we lose or win and it doesn't really matter. Win your war attacks. I bought an attack just now. You should buy an attack just now. You should try to do 5 attacks and win them. And then we'll see what happens tomorrow. And yeah, boost some shit. Like boost things. Because it's cheap. Who gives a shit? Doesn't matter. But you know, try. Like people hear me hating on war and they think, well, I can just ignore war and just fuck off. I'm like, no, you can't just ignore war and fuck off. Uninstall the game if you're at that point. Let me know first. Give me till Sunday. But you know, if you're that, I'm not that much fuck. I do my war attacks. I will be up. I probably will not do all 5 of these attacks on stream tonight. After my stream at like 1 fucking a.m., I'll be in my bed trying to make war attacks. Okay, that's how many fucks I still give somehow. So I still give too many fucks. Like, don't get me wrong. And I'll still get tweaked out on you if you're in my alliance and you're not doing the same. We're in a top 20 alliance. You have to fucking do this shit. I don't make people be in a top alliance. You can go lower, but if you're going to be in a top alliance, make your fucking war attacks and win them. It's that straightforward. I don't know how to be any more straightforward about that. Here's fucking this thing. I can beat this with symbiotes. I'm going to beat this with symbiotes. Sometimes it's 60 frames per second and sometimes it's not. Who the fuck knows? All right, I hear people have problems beating this with symbiotes. The key to beating this with symbiotes is that it has to have Nick Fury. If you don't have Nick Fury, it's not going to work. But if it has Nick Fury, it works. And then some people are like, Mr. Hartgrave, you have Ghost Rider. Why do you have Ghost Rider? It'll work with Venom. Why the fuck wouldn't it work with Venom? Or whoever the fuck you put there. If you put Hela there or whatever you fucking do. You put a blender there. I don't know what you have. I have Ghost Rider. I'm not doing anything with Supernatural. That's your problem, not mine. All right, here we go. I think it can work with just Maria too, but you know, Nick Fury really makes it happen because he drops his summons before fucking my Ghost Rider goes. And yeah, once again, it doesn't have to be fucking Ghost Rider. But yeah, you see, he drops his summons and then my Ghost Rider. I like Ghost Rider. It works right here. This works. Get on my fucking case about it. There, it works. And then I'm instantly killing people. I'm instantly getting turn bar. And then you just want to keep killing things. Probably just going to go after... You know what? Let me just spread from Nick Fury. I'm not going to go for his ultimate attack just yet. And let me put some defense down out here. I think going after Nick Fury is smart because you can actually stick stuff to Nick Fury. So maybe that's something I do differently. Because I want that defense down and offense down on Nick Fury before I ultimate with Venom. I kill Nick Fury. So that's key because he's the weak link. Him and Coulson. Like Coulson's going to die too. If I just attack Coulson right here with the ultimate Venom with offense up, Coulson dies. More turn bar. Then I can make sure that I hit 2 defense downs over here in the corner. And then I can make sure I throw up the disrupts so that Falcon can't do any bullshit. So, I mean, yeah, there's a few other things that I do that maybe you don't do that cause me to win this fight and causes other people to fail this fight. But maybe I'm sorry, I do some of this shit intuitively and I don't know. So yeah, maybe that explains it a little better. We're going to stun out Sharon because she's an asshole. I don't like Sharon. Oh, I don't like Maria Hill either. she'll full heal the team. But I'm kind of over here now. Like maybe I should have stunned Maria Hill instead. That might have been a misplay. I mean, it really doesn't matter too much at this point. It's 5-on-3, and we have all the turn bar advantage. And I think I'm about to kill Sharon over here. This is pretty much over. He's going to bleed out. I don't think I have to worry about him at all. I believe I can just hit auto at this point and just win. But the point is I can win with Ghost Rider, so you can win with whatever. Like, Ghost Rider's not good. He plays into it nicely. I like him here. If you're an idiot like me and have a really big Ghost Rider, then you could try this. It works. It's good. This is not a good team on war defense, though. So there's another thing. There are better ways to use Secret Avengers on war defense than to put this team up. This should also work if you've thrown Kestrel on instead of Coulson. I don't seem to have a problem with that either. But Coulson just makes it easier because he dies really fast. Maybe they'll put out a Midnight Suns team when the Midnight Suns game comes out and then fail to capture people's attention like Midnight Suns the game will. Who knows? Maybe I'll finally be able to stream a game other than Marvel Strike Force and get numbers, and it'll be Midnight Suns. That's my prediction about Midnight Suns. It might be a game that I can talk about that will draw interest more than this fucking game. And that would be great for me at this point. Okay, that's Flight Deck 2. I'll be back later. I did an attack. I'd boost now, but I'm on stream, and then I'll show my defense layout. And oh, fuck, I probably just showed their defense. Fuck me. I can't go back in there. If I go back in there, I have to hide my screen. That's another alliance in the cluster, and then somebody might cry about it. And then they watch my show right now on YouTube for some fucking reason, and then they'll cry about this. Because only man babies play this game, so there's a lot of crying. So, I don't fucking know. You can't fucking win. All right. What are we doing now? I think that's it. Good night, everybody. No. No, it's not that easy. All right, well, I'll buy my war energy. Oh, well, if you're going to go and subscribe, then I got to keep talking. Hail Grim Reaper. We're going to 200 subscribers, and when we hit 200, we're going to 300. We're going right to 1,000. And then you're going to own my ass and make me play Marvel Strike Force all day. And if you thought you saw Salt now, can you believe how fucking salt I would be if Marvel Strike Force was my job? Holy shit. I don't know how these content creators are keeping it together. If it was my actual job to do Marvel Strike Force, that was my sole income, I would be so pissed. I could make my job Darkest Dungeon 2. That's why I was like, let me take a stab at it. I would take a fucking stab at doing Darkest Dungeon 2 for a living. There's a few guys out there doing that, and I envy that shit. I'd be like, that looks like a fun game. I could talk about Darkest Dungeon 2 all day. I think I'm starting to realize that I'm not smart enough to talk about Darkest Dungeon 2 all day, though. That's a game for, like, adults. Not like a game for baby children. Yeah, go check out Darkest Dungeon 2. It's a good game. Here, let me see. I should have this up too while I say that. Where's this? If you go buy any game on the Epic Game Store, use my content creator code too. It's complicated. It's Mr. Heartgrave. It's Mr. Heartgrave. It's all one word. It's complicated, so. I go slow. Do you want me to spell it out for you? You're a Marvel Strike Force player, so do you want me to like spell it out for you? I mean, I've written it here. It's in kind of a weird font. Just not really sure. No, I don't think Darkest Dungeon 2 really requires you to do any math, though. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's fun. It's good. If you're debating it, go check out my videos on it. I think they're good. Oh, shit. So you can replace Moondragon with Cersei and do better in the arena. Marvel Strike Force players cannot do math or spell. This is a fact. This is a fact. And that will be complained about as well. If I say that publicly, then people will be like, Mr. Heartgrave, are you saying that Marvel Strike Force players can't do simple math? I'm like, yeah. I'm saying we shouldn't have to do math, God damn it. Good to see you. Okay, so here's my Cersei. So apparently, if I build her, I got a problem with. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do here. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do here. So the game is telling me to max out this character. It's telling me to max out this character. But do I really need to max out this character? I guess my chat is telling me that this character is better than Moondragon. So this character on her, I mean, Moondragon really does nothing on Infinity Watch. So I'm not surprised that you can replace Moondragon. I'm a little annoyed that I've built up. I mean, I guess I did well with Moondragon. If I was going to replace Moondragon with this character right now today, I did skip 2 of Moondragon's tier 4s. I will never need to do those. I also will never need to really get her shards, which is weird. It's very weird. Very weird. So I never took her to ISO level 3 either. So, okay. I did save some materials on Moondragon, and I guess I can justify putting that into Cersei. However, I'm wondering, is Cersei like the new Moondragon? Can you, like, is she going to be, if I have the full team, is she going to be like the Moondragon of the team? Like right now, she might be great, but when you have the full team, is she going to be like the Moondragon of the team? We don't know. So I don't know. I don't know what to do with Cersei. I'm really, I heard the movie was good. I'm excited to see the movie someday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to fucking do about this. I did my Weapon X. Let me show you what I did with my Weapon X in case anyone's curious. People ask me about that. And this is about, I'm kind of done. I did this and I'm kind of done. If you want my budget build on Weapon X, which isn't really a thing anymore, but sure. This is my budget build on Weapon X. Here it is. And I'm debating tier 15 for Wolverine. I'm thinking maybe I'll tier 15 him for the new event coming up for reasons. You get more points. We can get into that as well. Let me get into that after this. I'll tell you why I'm thinking about, and I might not. I'm like debating it. I'm thinking about it right now here with you. So I did his basic and his ultimate, or in his passive. I don't know if you need it. Let me see. What did this do for me? You get 2 more bleed. You don't need that. That was pointless. This is good. You probably don't need it, but it's good. But you probably don't need it. I did these when I thought I was going to use him in raids. I'm not. Can't use him in raids. So I stopped. I stopped as soon as I realized that. I realized it pretty fast. Yeah. These are fine. It's his basic and his passive are fine, but I don't say you need them. Do you need him tier 14, tier 15? I mean, it depends on the heroes for hire that you're going to fight with. So this is about 500k altogether. Here, let me see what it actually is. I have it here. It's my weakest war attack team, I believe. Yeah, it's 428k all in. So it's a very weak Weapon X. It will beat straight across a 500k heroes for hire, which we see plenty. I think we just saw one in war like a second ago. I could have beat that one probably. So there's enough of those at my level of war that this is enough so I don't have to punch down 500k with my Infinity Watch. This is fine on 500k. Verified. In practice mode, we'll even try. I think I tried it in a real war last war. We'll try it again tonight. This is enough to work. I'll go through the team and show you what. They're all like, Wolverine's level 75, Sabretooth 75, Silver Samurai 75, Omega Red, and Deathstrike only level 70. I'm running out of training materials. It's ridiculous. Like, yeah, I don't have that many training materials left. So yeah, when I max out one of these, it'll kill all my training materials. So I can't just level 85 all of them. I wish I could. I don't know why that's got to be such a fucking bottleneck for them, but there it is, you know? Like, I don't mind going, and maybe if they have any other fucking utility, man, if they would have put the tech type tag on Omega Red, I'd max him out. That'd be great to have another good tech character. He would have some synergy with Lady Deathstrike. This would be a really good team. I could get way more excited about this. If I could use Wolverine on the fucking mutant nodes. If I didn't need Astonishing X-Men specifically for the mutant nodes in the Doom Raid, I could max out Wolverine and I could be like, hey, I got the new toys. I'm having fun. But they don't allow you that freedom, so I don't have it. All right, Sabretooth. I had his special and ultimate back from back from Arena days. I don't know, a long time, or Brotherhood days. Back from the Brotherhood days, not even Marauders, way old. So I don't know if this is useful. I don't think this does a lot of shit. His special does get improved quite a bit. Yeah, it really gives a lot more piercing if Omega Red's an ally, which is really good. So, I don't know. That's a pretty good upgrade. You probably don't need it though. The thing is with this team is you don't need to kill them. You just need to have your debuff stick, which is why the ISOs are set up the way they are. That's important. More important than how much damage the team is doing. It's how well you're applying the debuffs. So I have Wolverine as Striker, Sabretooth is Skirmisher, Omega Red is Skirmisher. Okay, not everybody is telling you this, and it is very important. I know a few content creators are telling you to put Skirmisher on Omega Red. I'm telling you too. You need his debuffs to stick. You need if you don't do it now, and it works now, great. But in like 6 months, you're going to switch him over to Skirmisher. Everyone is. So if you're not doing it now, you'll be doing it later. Silver Samurai, everyone in the world agrees that he's a Skirmisher. And then Lady Deathstrike, I believe, is a very good striker. If you want anyone to get the kills, it's Lady Deathstrike, and we'll talk about that when we get to her abilities. As far as Sabretooth's ultimate attack, I don't know. It's okay. I don't know. I already had it upgraded, I think, so it's all right. I don't think you need it. I don't think you need anything else of his either. Omega Red. It's very important to do his passive and his ultimate. Like these, if you want the team to work, if you want to use this at all, you need to upgrade his ultimate and passive. So you have to do that. There's no way to avoid that at all. That's just happening. He just doesn't. It goes from flipping like 3 buffs to all buffs to debuffs with the ultimate move. That's like that wins the attack basically. You just kind of bide your time. You don't kill anybody until you let the ultimate go off, and when the ultimate goes off, you win. Is how the attack should work. If it doesn't work that way, then something's wrong. Silver Samurai, I put way more T4s into than I really was thinking about. I don't know if these are all good. It was more about this was a better place to put my 1,000,000 gold for the day than other places. So I don't know if these were necessary. Doing his basic is smart because he counterattacks a lot. So making his basics stronger is better. More better. His special is very good. You start with his special. You don't start with his ultimate. And when you start with his special, it's very good to get extra counter and deflect and defense up. And then I believe his passive is really, really good. Yeah, you need his passive. If you want it to win, you need his passive. I would say these are pretty solid upgrades. Maybe you don't need the basic. I would do passive and special though, and then I don't believe you need his ultimate at all. The ultimate just does like more damage. Now, if you're going to fight like a 1,000,000 heroes for hire, then you need this maxed out. You need this entirely maxed out. We got the mobile gamer crew in the house. Hey, everybody. Good to see everybody. We were just kind of talking about what's the minimum you can kind of do on Weapon X to make it viable. This is a very small Weapon X team right here that I have. And it's working for what I need it to do. And I'm in a pretty big alliance, you know. I might still need to grow it, but it's doing all right now. So here's my Weapon X. It's 428 power, and it can beat a 500k Heroes for Hire. It's doing that very comfortably. And the main thing you need to do is make sure your Omega Red is a skirmisher, and make sure you upgrade his ultimate and his passive. And that's doing very well. Someone's just doing their passives in the chat, and that's working for them. Yeah, typically passives are good. I would really recommend the Omega Red ultimate. If it stops working, this should make it start working again. Silver Samurai is also a key one to put tier 4s into. I don't think you need his basic, but I think the special has a lot of value to it. And the passive's very good. Lady Deathstrike's passive is the only one that you need and is very important. It drops resistance when bleed gets added, which is, like I'm saying, the key to this team is making sure those debuffs actually stick. Making sure the debuffs actually stick. Okay, someone was asking about the event. Let me talk about the event for a second for anyone who doesn't know how this event works and how to get a free 5 stars out of the event. So we have an event running right now. Darkness Comes. I spend 600 cores a day. When I spend 600 cores a day, I do the entire hard campaign. So I've done the entire hard campaign. And then when I'm done with that, I'll come over to medium. And I'll start working through the medium campaign. Now, this has a 70% chance to get me 5 stars on the event character. I've done it like 5 or 6 times. It's worked like 4 of those times, and I haven't got it the other 2 times. You get very close. If you don't get the 5 stars, you get very, very close. You get like 20 shards away, 30 shards away. That's like 2 pulls from a premium or Ultimus Orb. It usually happens within a few months after, before they become farmable usually. And if it takes until the character becomes farmable, it's very easy to get those extra, 20, 30 shards that you're going to be short from. So this is always worth it. It is never not worth it. It's 600 cores a day. It's a lot of cores. I don't spend cores on anything else at this point. You might have reasons to do other things. I don't think those things are worth it. I think new characters are so good, and event campaign characters especially are usually so good that it is worth more than whatever you're farming out there. You're farming Drax shards, or you're farming Beast shards. I don't know what the fuck you're farming. But it's usually a higher value to save your cores for events and put those 600 cores in here and get a brand new character at 5 stars than an old character at 7 stars, or farm a legendary. If you're farming for like legendaries, you're really wasting your cores. Most of the legendaries are total crap. And most of the characters that you can farm on nodes, I mean, they're literally putting 2 blitzes next week for characters that are on nodes. So they seem to be dead set on giving us blitzes for characters that we can farm. So why farm them? Just save your cores, put them into the events. 600's a lot, but especially in this case, you're like directly like taking your cores and transforming them into arena success, which gets you more cores. So that's pretty good. All right, I'm going to use Black Order on this. This is another attack people like to fail. I don't know why. If you want your Black Order to work, you have to put Blue ISO on your Black Order. You have to use Blue ISO on your Black Order. I didn't want to put Blue ISO on my Black Order, but you have to, because you have to kill Dagger. And you can't kill Dagger, a big one, if your Thanos needs to be a striker, and then your Proxima Midnight needs to be a skirmisher, level 3. So that she can put 2 stacks of vulnerable, and then Thanos can hit into 2 stacks of vulnerable and just kill Dagger. And then you win. Basically, then you win. And watch me lose now, but basically I should win. If you leave Dagger alive, you lose. I know that part. This is not the best version of this team, but that is very important. That part is pretty crucial. The killing Dagger first part is how you win the fight. Because if Dagger gets to go, she's nasty. She will fuck you up. Having 2 stacks of vulnerable out there, and that's really the key. I mean, I was going to put, blue ISO on everybody, but it really just came down to Thanos Striker, Midnight Skirmisher, both level 3 blue, and that seems to do everything it needs to do. You can buff Flip now and get rid of all the blind that Cloak put down, and then kill Cloak. You can stun him right here. The team actually works really good on new warriors once you take care of Dagger. If you don't take care of Dagger, it doesn't work as well. We'll go ahead and do that. I also have Glaive as a striker, or as a skirmisher, just like a normal skirmisher, though. Okay, sometimes I'll even just do the Thanos snap right here. Not this time, but sometimes it's been kind of cool. He does enough damage just to kill everybody outright. Okay, and that's that for that fight. It's very easy. Very, very, very simple fight. This Ultron costume sucks. That's an ugly fucking costume, isn't it? It looks pretty good here. Why is it gotta look like shit in game? Does it still look... Have they fixed it? I half expect them to patch it in game and make it look better. Like, why does it look like shit? It does look like shit. Like, this looks good. That looks good. And then this looks like shit. It's dull. Why have they made it dark and crappy? Like, turn the brightness up on this shit. Why does it look like old and rusted? Yeah, turn the fucking lights on. What the fuck is going on with this thing? Is it improperly coded that it should come out? Well, no, there it's in shadow, right? That's the shadow. And then this is the light, but it's not enough. This is weird. I don't know. The episode of What If that this is based on is not the best episode. The Doctor Strange one is good. And we don't know how we're getting that costume, but whatever. So this is ugly. I'm not excited about this. Even if they turn the brightness up, it's still kind of ugly. Yeah, I don't know. I got a hard time getting excited about that. Okay. So that's one thing. The picture looks better than what's actually in the game, which is weird. I guess maybe this is the Marvel Strike Force version of the costume right there. And that has the brightness turned up. Oh, Doctor Strange. Here we got it confirmed. Doctor Strange costume coming to the game 2022. You think they'll not fuck up Halloween next year? And they really fucked up Halloween. That's what I got pissed off about last week when I was reading this. Oh, they're trying to be cute here. You know, I almost enjoyed their little Mojo Plus bullshit thing here. This was actually kind of cute. That's actually decent humor. I'm going to say it. That's actually decent humor. What's funny is that it's just Blitz Plus. There is nothing good happening here. Okay, so we have the quality streaming milestone. You're going to blitz, and then you're going to blitz, and then you're going to blitz some more. For 10 fucking days, if you want to participate fully in this event, you have to be a blitz slave and blitz like you've never blitzed before. Or, since the last fucking event. All the events are the same fucking thing. Just blitz. Now, I will give them credit. I'm actually less mad now than I was earlier. Earlier, I was just focusing on the negative stuff because that's my content. Because fuck it, somebody told me I can't be negative, so now I'm only negative. In one video every week, it's everything wrong with Marvel Strike Force. I am only negative in that video. Fuck no, nothing positive at all. I used to do both. I used to be a little bit negative and a little bit positive and try to give like an actual realistic view of the game. But since motherfuckers want to keep on calling me negative, I'm just leaning into it. Fuck it. I'm the negative guy because people like that. Some people like to be upset. 200 people in this room actually enjoy being upset about this game like I do. Because I don't like to candy coat shit or pretend that I live in a fucking world that I don't live in and play a good game that I enjoy. I don't. I play Marvel Strike Force and it fucking sucks. And that's okay. It's okay for that to be the case, and it's okay for me to say it, and it's okay for me to fucking be negative about it. It's actually fucking fine. I wouldn't have any of the fucking subscribers that I have if I wasn't negative about this game. Facts. Facts. I don't have positive people subscribe to me. People that want positive content do not subscribe to my channel. They go to someone who does better at being positive. I am not good at being positive. I am very good at being negative. So that is what I do, motherfuckers. That is what I'm here to do. Just not. And yeah, like my balanced opinion of this, is that they've done at least something good here and that they no longer make the superstar characters required for like, you know, arenas and raids and shit. That's very good. That's very good. I like that. I've been yelling about that for months. Maybe some of my yelling was positive in that somebody heard that either from me or someone that heard me bitching about it and then in turn bitched about it to someone who mattered. They did have a focus group of players, some of them who were my fans, and they might have said some of the shit that I say. And one of the things that I kept saying was when you run these fucking events and you make these characters have to be used in raids, you fuck up alliances, leaders and captains and shit. That is like hell on us. Like, let's look at this tag. Let's see what would happen if this was arena and war or arena and raids. It would suck. Guaranteed these fucking tags would be awful. Here, let's look at this tag because everybody's got to look at this tag too. If you want to figure out if you're going to do good at this event, good. I mean, first off, nobody's doing good at this event who doesn't already have a big roster. I might do good at this event. I have a very big roster. Where's my roster at these days? I'm pushing 17 million. So I'm pushing a 17 million collection power. I'm probably going to do okay at this event. Most of the characters that I need are already tier 15. I have a couple of characters that I'm going to finally take Hawkeye to tier 12. I'm going to finally take Hawkeye to tier 12. I'll tell you why, and we'll look at it in a second. But yeah, if I had to use, like, yeah, there's barely any raid characters here. This would suck. This would mean like you have to run lesser raids to max out the daily milestone or whatever for people who don't want to blitz. If you care about those people, and then like if you don't care about those people, you have to explain to those people that you don't care about those people as a leader. You're like, yeah, I know that we could run weaker raids and then you could max out the milestone without blitzing. But you see, I don't care about you. So I'm going to run the raid I would normally run. And then I'm going to blitz like a fucking zombie. And if you don't like it, you can leave my fucking alliance. I don't have to say that now. So that's nice. Thank you, Boundless, Scopely, assholes. Thank you for not making me into more of an asshole than I need to be. I appreciate that. I do. So yes, I'm going to take Hawkeye to tier 12. Most of this I have at tier 15, which is good for me. For you, like if you don't have most of this at tier 15, you're not going to hit the top of whatever fucking leaderboard there's going to be. I mean, you'll get whatever the free stuff is, which is good. Yeah, that's good. But this is an event for like veterans, which is also good. There should be events for veterans. I think I was on Valley and he was asking me about this event. And I said, you know what? This event might actually be the way they should run it. It shouldn't just be blitzing. That's stupid. They should have more creativity than that. That's poor. But the way that I think they're going to structure this is that everyone's going to do the daily milestone. You're going to go in, you're going to do this stuff here, and it's going to be fairly easy. Now, this is the part where the points come in, though. If you have everybody tier 9, you get an additional 7 points for every blitz win. And that's a win. You do have to win the blitz. If you're blitzing with the trait, that's an extra 20 points. So having all the characters unlocked is already giving you advantage. So that's already separating a lot of players from other players. Veteran players have this inherent advantage that we already have all the characters unlocked. Maybe you have a full blitz, roster where you can win with all of them. If you have them all at tier 9, you're doing even better. If you have them all at tier 12, you get an additional 6 points, an additional 13 total bonus points with the points from the tier 9. Now for tier 15, you're not really getting like a ton of extra points. It's only like 5 extra points. So I think if you have everybody at tier 12, which is why I'm taking Hawkeye to tier 12, just for those extra few points, you're going to be able to kind of compete for the leaderboard, because now they're going to have a ranked leaderboard. So after you're going to have to earn 3,000 points every 2 days to max out the milestone. And then there's going to be a leaderboard that kicks in. It's a blitz leaderboard. I mean, they're being really vague and obtuse about this and shitty about it because look, the community would not be able to fucking handle it. The community's brain would explode if they did what they're actually doing. If they made this less obtuse and more transparent, what they would do is on these blitzes, they would simply take the gold promo credits and just put them up here. That's what they're going to do. The gold promo credits are only going to like the top 100. Now I can hit top 100 on blitz pretty easily. So I'm guessing I'll be getting the gold promo credits. Whatever the fuck they're going to give out, and it's probably not going to be a lot. So before you get all fucking like, oh, the rich get richer, and oh god, oh, this is why the game sucks. I'm like, probably you're right a little bit, but also it's going to be like 10 gold promo credits. It's going to be something stupid. It's not like going to be like 100 gold. I mean, fuck me. If it's 100 gold promo credits, that's great for me. Sucks for you. But yeah, 100 gold promo credits up here would be great. I think it's going to be like 10. I mean, I guess 10, I guess it would be 50 for the whole. That would almost make sense. I guess if it's 10 every 2 days for 10 days, 50 gold promo credits, still not enough to buy anything, of course. That's my prediction. We'll see what actually happens. It's really useless to speculate, but the thing is, the community would be pissed off if they just put it up here. So that's why they didn't put it up here. It's like when they try to, these event stores are the same way. I'm surprised they're not just running an event store. That's it. I thought that was the new way to fuck over people and hide shit. By the way, speaking of event stores, I'm doing great. With all the screw ups and extra refreshes, I am 12 shards away from a 5th star on Lady Deathstrike. Is that fucking right? 5th star? I can't even believe that's true. Is that actually true? She's not a superstar though, is she? No, she's not a superstar. Where the fuck is Lady Deathstrike at? Got me sidetracked here. I can't actually believe this. Am I getting a 5th star on Lady Deathstrike? No, I can't find her. All right, I'll just sort. No. Weapon X. Here we go. Lady Deathstrike. Yeah, no, 5th star. 100% 5th star. So, yeah, with all the fuck ups and everything, I'm getting that free. So, yeah, this event turned out better than they planned it to be, which is great. I couldn't miss a refresh. Oh, I think I did one refresh at the very first. And yes, I can't buy that. If this was 2,000 instead of 2,500, I could buy it, but I only have 12,000 candy left. So I can buy Lady Deathstrike shards quad times. And then I guess I buy a silver phase bits. I'm still waiting for them to fuck up again. I know Phoenix is so mad because Phoenix did all the math and he was smart. And Phoenix, you did the right thing. You did the math and you did the refreshes and you did everything you were supposed. You bought extra orbs. I know a lot of people did, and it's fucked up. They treat you like shit. So you did all the math, you did all the stuff, you calculated it out, you bought the orbs. Yeah, there's 21 hours left on the store. There are 3 more free refreshes left. I will have to core it one more time to be able to fully use all my credits. Yeah, it was a total bait and switch. Yeah, it's not right the way they ran this. And if you got screwed on this, just remember the next time it happens, just wait. Just wait. Wait. No, I'm fine. No, I'm actually fine. I didn't get fucked. I'm getting the 5 stars with like 100 cores. For 100 cores of refreshing the store. Well, the problem is the math was all wrong. The math was wrong because they let the event run an extra day, which nobody could have foreseen them doing. And they refreshed the store 2 extra times due to fuck-ups. Which, I say no one could see it coming, but can't we kind of see it coming? Don't we kind of know that they're always going to fuck up? So that's a little bit on you. Like you should have known they were going to fuck up a little bit. I mean, something in my head just kind of said, you know what? Just see what happens. Just don't refresh the store. I guess it's buying the orb. I was here on stream. I was here on stream when we worked it out. And you were going to be 17. The whole thing was at the start, you were going to be 17 shards short. And everyone on stream was like, I was like, should I buy the orb? And I think some people were like, yes, buy it. And other people were like, no, fuck them. And me giving less fucks led to my success. Because that day I was like, you know what? Fuck them. If I end up 17 shards short, I don't care. Those shards will come to me someday. And that's really the secret of Marvel Strike Force right now, is to not give a shit. Doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't fucking matter. And that is, I'm going to get back to the clickbait that got you here. It doesn't matter how Silver Surfer shows up. It doesn't matter. It'll be there again. I'm glad Phoenix. That's right. That's the right attitude. Don't care. If the event leaves you 50 shards short of the next star, be like, okay, the event left me 50 shards short of the next star. I'm not buying an offer to make up for it. I'm just not getting that star until they give me that. Eventually, they will give you everything, which is evident now in the way they are letting you farm tier 15s off the Doom campaign, right? Who bought tier 15s? Raise your hand. All right, everybody, raise your hands. Who bought tier 15s back in the day? Who bought tier 15s? I bought them. I bought the RTA pass to get tier 15s. Guilty, I bought tier 15s. What value do tier 15s have now? Almost nothing. 0. Right? Right? They'll give you this shit. Where are we going? What are we rushing for? Enjoy the game for what it is. I'm not worried about it, man. I don't care how many teal gear parts I have. I'll get there. Here's something cool. I'm guessing this is going out there a little bit, but I only kind of realized it today. I'm only farming these 3 nodes, and that's good. Except for Moondragon, right? Someday they'll give you Moondragon. Hey, we got 15 shards of Moondragon today. Woohoo! All right. Here's a good thing about these 3 nodes too. These are the 3 nodes you want to farm, because all the nodes on the new Doom campaign are giving you purple training materials. Everybody, this is good. There are more training materials on the Doom campaign than any other area to farm. And these 3 nodes right here are the best ones because you're getting 4 times teal basic catalyst right here. And over here, these mutant catalysts, where the fuck these are, these mutant uniques are in pretty rare supply, and the mystic ones are pretty drained too. Just from the last few releases of characters. There might be some other ones on here, but really it's about these. And then yeah, these damage catalysts and health catalysts, you're always going to be low on those. You're getting so little of those don't matter. This is really the magic node. This is the best new node in the game. There's always like one node in the game that you need to farm every day. This is it now. All players of all levels should be farming this node. Okay. All right, let's get back to that blog. I don't think we made it all the way through that thing. I got sidetracked and pissed off, as I usually do when I read the blog. So, yeah, I'm going to do better at this than most players. I'm in the top, 1% of players. So I have the time required to blitz. So I'll be blitzing the maximum amount with the maximum amount. I mean, I'm not like a Kraken, so I don't have everything at tier 15, nor will I be taking things to tier 15 just for the event. Like I was saying, I'll probably take Hawkeye to tier 12. I might take Wolverine to tier 15 because he's like a thing now. And maybe I should. I don't know. I'm going to think about it. But there's going to be a leaderboard after you do the daily milestone. And so whatever you do, however many extra points you do is going to be ranked against everybody else in the game. Not by shard, but everybody else in the game, like Blitz. It's basically Blitz. They're basically tacking, it's Blitz Plus. They are tacking another Blitz onto your Blitz, and they're not really telling you. And I don't know if we're going to be able to see the leaderboard. So you'll have a better idea of how many points you're going to need after the second day. So the first day of the event, we're going to be blind. And the second day, we're going to be blind. By the end of the second day, you're going to get to see the leaderboard, at least for a little bit if you're fast. At least from what I've seen. Because this has been in the game before. I don't know if you've noticed. I've seen it in the game. Sometimes at the end of a milestone event, you will get a glimpse at the global leaderboard for the event. They've been testing this feature, and I've seen it. So you might have seen it too. In fact, they even apologized that you saw it. They had a weird thing where they were like, we're sorry for letting you see the thing that we're working on to screw you later. Well, this is coming now. So you might be able to see it. You might be able to see it in the RTA area as well. That's where it should be. It's really weird. They're being strange about this. But yeah, over here in Real-Time Arena, there's an event tab. I can't even click it, but it's over there. There's an event tab. That's where it should be. And it should be visible. Like you should just be able to see how you're doing. In other games, you can see how you're doing on the leaderboard and then adjust. Be like, oh, I'm nowhere near the top, or oh, I'm pretty close to the top. I should push a little harder. Like, doesn't that make sense? But League's coming soon, by the way. That is still a threat. So where it was showing up, though, was in, I don't think they have one running now, but the milestone would be here. And then you would come in here after the milestones were over and before it ticked over. And then you could see a global leaderboard, just like you do in Blitz. I think I can see that still. So if I go to review, you can see the leaderboard and see where you're at. Of course, this isn't loading now. So yeah. And basically, these are the guys that are going to get whatever gold promo credits there are. These are them. Oh, here, let me show you why I'm saying that it's good for me. Because there's my ass, okay, on the fucking She-Hulk Blitz. So I'll probably get those gold promo credits. If you've never been up this high, you're probably not getting those gold promo credits. You might get 1. I might get 10, you might get 1. I don't know. We're going to see. But it's basically you're blitzing more for more gold promo credits. This is my total without any charges, by the way. So that's just my total power converted pretty lazily into blitz points, which will now be leaderboard points. And then, like, I'm going to get a boost to my points because not only am I going to be winning, but my characters are mostly at tier 15 and they're all at tier 12, which is going to put a crazy modifier on it. It'll add up. I'll do well. Yay me. All right, another interesting thing about this is that you're going to have, I think this is really good. So I'm curious about how this is going to work for me personally as well. I think most players are going to get one costume, which is why I think that the rewards for this are going to be really top heavy. I think that those top 100 players are going to get the gold credits and probably a lot of phase bits. I'm not thinking that they're going to give the top players all 4 for free. I'm guessing I'm going to get 2, maybe 3 for free. 2 or 3. And the only one I want is Scarlet Witch. Because last time they did the event, I picked up the Vision costume. And so I'd like to have the Scarlet Witch one just in the off chance that maybe someday they could be useful somehow. I mean, it all kind of sucks, but that could be fun. I guess I could pick up the Ultron costume in the off chance that they make it look better someday. But I really think it's ugly, so maybe I'll just convert that over into costume credits. Unfortunately, right now, one of the better costumes is RTA Pass only, and I refuse to buy that shit. Like, this is really unfortunate. Like, boy, they're really seeing how much people are willing to spend for costumes right now. Because no one that would buy this costume wants these Cyclops. I mean, nobody wants Cyclops. I mean, I guess he's going to be part of the new team. I'm guessing that we're going to see the new X-Men team come out before this RTA pass is over. Though that we might not. You would think that they would want to sell us the new team right here and sell us Cyclops again. For anyone who doesn't have him, who skipped him because he's ass. But I don't know, man. Putting the fucking Phoenix costume over there, that's a bummer. It's a bummer for longtime players. It's also weird that they're trying to... did you see this shitty thing that they're doing here too? Where they're trying to build in some FOMO right into the costume screen? Limited. 34 days. It'll go away forever. I don't believe that. I don't think this is our only opportunity for the life of the game that we will be able to get the Phoenix costume. I don't believe that for a second. That is just bullshit. So I don't believe that. And even if it was, I don't care. Not caring is like a superpower at this point. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this shit. But yeah, letting the credits convert over to costume credits seems like a good method because then you can get whatever you want. Like right now, if I wanted to pick up the Cyclops costume, I could. Which who knows, maybe I'll want to do that. Though, I don't know. Shouldn't it be like a Phoenix Force costume that they give him? Because he's going to be on Phoenix Force? I don't know. Why would you want to put him in the Dawn of X costume? I don't understand what the fuck they're doing. And if you're going to put Cyclops and Emma on a team together, maybe they'll both be Dawn of X on a Phoenix Force team. It doesn't really make any sense. Nothing they're doing makes any sense. All right, going back to the blog. I don't know if there's much left on this blog. Oh, fucking Shang Chi on the strike pass. It's annoying how they use the strike pass to push out the farmability of characters, especially ones that you could get some use out of. Like, I'd like to play around with Shang Chi more, especially in raids, but until he's like node farmable, I can't really see doing that. Mine's only at 4 stars. To get to 5, I won't even get... I would have to buy the strike pass to get to 5, which I flatly refuse to do. So I guess it'll get me a little closer. Yay. It's nice they're reducing Phoenix to 5 stars. Putting Phyla-Vell into the arena store is just a dick move. Like, that whole thing was really bad. I don't like it. Phyla-Vell should have been farmable before the team was kicked out of the arena. Like, why does anyone need Phyla-Vell now? It doesn't even matter. I'm not going to spend my arena credits on her because it doesn't matter anymore. The Eternals are coming in. They're on their way out. I don't need to put another drop of resources into my Infinity Watch. So stupid. I mean, I guess what this is a clear sign that the game is going really hardcore into pay to win. They don't care to make the field level at all at any point. So as soon as Infinity Watch is gone, it's done. As soon as the new team's coming in long before it's farmable. So it's pointless. And yeah, that's a good point, I guess, Phyla-Vell going into being a little more available for people who have the fucking Kree on the goddamn Gamma. I guess that's nice. That's ridiculous. And then, yeah, I guess the final thing in here that annoys me is that they're still being coy about Doctor Doom. The good thing, though, about Doctor Doom, this ended up being more positive, this section, than my previous review. I'm telling you the good things now. God damn it. Well, I was trying to be positive, or I was trying to be negative, and I ended up being positive. All right, the good thing about this, and I said this when I was on with Valley, but I'm going to repeat it here because it's my show now. God damn, it's my fucking channel, and I'm going to give out good information on my channel too. I don't know who I'm arguing with, just myself. I'm just mad at me. All right, look. I'm really super close to putting 5 red stars on Ultron. So I'm going to do that. I've decided that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab my 5 stars on Ultron because it doesn't take that long to get them. Free to play. I didn't buy any red orbs, but because I only open my red orbs when they're boosted for dark credits, I was able to get this 2,300 dark credits that I have right now. I was able to get this in about 2 months. So between 2 to 3 months, depending on how well you do on the Red Star Orb Blitz, that's the only way I get Red Star Orbs through the calendars and through the Blitz. And I don't obtain them in really whatever ways you get them is the way I get them. It's free to play. It only took 2 months, as long as you only open them for the dark credits. So that's pretty fast, honestly. The people that are screwed on this are people that didn't put any red stars on Ultron whatsoever. No, they don't, I don't know, Tiger Knight, I don't agree with that. It's nice if they give you more chances to use them, but it's really okay. I mean, it plays on your nerves, sure. But, is it really hurting me to have 27 red orbs sitting here? To slow down? I'm okay with it being slow. What they should do, what I will agree they should do, is it should always be boosted. From day one, it should have been boosted all the time. Not just when a character isn't featured. And that way, people wouldn't be screwed up like they are now. They shouldn't have intentionally screwed so much of their player base who wasn't listening to me. Because I think I'm the only guy that was like, don't fucking open these right now. Don't fucking open them right now. I'm the only guy that said that. And people that followed my advice are now in a position where you can either do, where you have the choice. I can either do Doctor Doom or Ultron. Yeah, everyone's saying it now. Of course they are, because it's the right fucking information. Usually the information I give out day one is the right information. And then months later, other people will adopt that information and they don't even know where it comes from. It takes some time to process. I process pretty fast. So, yes. Only open these when they're boosted. They should be boosted all the time. They're not. Calm down. You'll get the credits pretty fast. So you don't have to panic. You don't have to buy Red Star offers. You don't have to feel fear of missing out. It'll be fine. It seems like fucking forever. Like, honestly, if I wasn't a content creator and I couldn't go back to the exact date when I started, when I got my 4th red on Ultron and started farming towards the 5th, I would have no idea it was only 2 months. It felt like 6 months. Because this game is like fucking Groundhog's Day. And every fucking day feels the same. And it makes time just slow down to a fucking crawl. So it feels like fucking forever. It feels like, and it feels like they never have it boosted. But they do. It happens. It's very easy to get. That's really all I have to say on that. Don't worry about it. You'll get it. You can do them both. The correct answer is not Ultron or Doom. It's both. Do both. Oh my God. We have another gambling addict in here trying to school me on this. You have no idea what you're talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about. Why would you come in here with a Marvel Strike Force expert and try to tell me that I'm doing it wrong? You're doing it wrong. Stop trying to justify your bad life decisions on me. I have the same thing you have. And I only opened my credits for when it was boosted, and I have a minimum of 5 stars on every character, and I didn't spend a dime. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I still have 4 to 5 stars. The only character I crapped out on was Kestrel. The only character that I failed to pull good red stars on was Kestrel. And look at her. I don't respect your opinion, though. You see, I have no respect for your opinion because you're wrong. You have respect for my opinion because I have the right opinion, which is good. Because, you know, I have thousands of people that subscribe to my way of thinking. And you have like, I don't know, 2 people that listen to you. I don't know how many people listen to you. Like nobody listens to you. Everybody listens to me. I've won this argument before it even started. I won the argument. I mean, you're in my Twitch channel. This is not a democracy. This is a dictatorship. Everyone here does what I say. If you don't yet, that's interesting. You will soon, you know, a couple months, or you'll uninstall, you know, whatever. It'll end. But yeah, what I'm saying is right. You only open them when they're boosted. You get Ultron, you get Doom. You still get 4 or 5 stars on all your characters. You get 150 free silver credits every month. You can just buy them. You don't need to pull red stars out of orbs at all, which is good because they don't come out of the fucking orbs. Most people I know have extremely shitty luck with these orbs and don't get anything useful out of them. So they have to buy all the characters with silver credits. And that was one of the most positive things about the game that happened, is that they do give you 150 silver credits every month so you can buy whoever the fuck you want up to 4 stars. So like, yeah, it's no fucking badge of honor to pull fucking 4 reds out of basic orbs. Like, it makes no sense at all. Like, why didn't you just buy them? You can buy like 3, 4 reds every month with your silver credits. I mean, playing the game for a long time is the most OP strategy. I mean, if you look at my account, just because I've pulled way more red stars than like pretty much anybody that hasn't, you know, anybody that started after me is, you know, you're in a worse spot. But yeah, if we look at, where the fuck are these red stars? I have very few characters that are not at least 4 red. Like I have a handful of 3 reds just because of how many fucking red stars that I've pulled over the lifetime of my account. Yeah, this is it. These are my 3 reds. That's all of them. So yeah, talk to me about my method and how it's fucking flawed when these are my 3 red characters. And any of them could be 4 red if I so desired it. The only one of these, oh, Dagger is a 4 red. She just doesn't have it filled in yet. I think the only one of these that I would want to 4 red would maybe be Yellow Jacket, but not really. Who gives a shit? Like none of this is hurting me. Oh, maybe I'm missing that 4th red on Boomer. Oh, I guess my war defense is suffering, right? Oh no. I mean, if they do a blitz for any of these characters, you get 3 red for free. What about then? Do you go pull fucking basic orbs when there's a blitz? Because that's what I did with Misty. I pulled no orbs for Blitzy Misty at all. None, 0. No elite orbs, no basic orbs. These are the 3 red stars I got from her blitz. That's all I did there. I said, fuck it. They're going to give me 3 red stars for her blitz. Great. I'll take that. That's an extreme tactic right there. If you want to debate me on that one, that's fine. That's fine. That was a Mr. Heartgrave move. I don't maybe tell everybody to do that one, but that's what I did. If there's a useless character, I think I did the same for Yelena. Yelena was another one. This is why I only have 3 red stars on these 2, is because I just took the 3 ones off the blitz and I opened no red stars for them. And I think this was before, I think Yelena was before Dark Credits even. I can't remember. I love it when people refer to me as a character. I think that's awesome. They have no idea. I got to get my wife out here and we'll talk about the Mr. Heartgrave character. Honey, how do you deal with that Mr. Heartgrave character that I'm always playing around the house? Do you enjoy that? That Mr. Heartgrave character that you married, how'd that work out for you? Good. Yeah, it is the fewer fucks you give about the game, the less stressful it will be. Like the fewer fucks you give, the less stressful it'll be. Like the more money you spend, all that kind of shit, it just makes the experience, it makes it worse. It should make it more fun, but it rarely does. You have to spend so much money to make it fun that I can't even see the value in that. If you have to spend so much money to make this shitty game fun that you could just buy a better game with, why wouldn't you just buy a better game? That's really the equation. Like, I feel like the people spending money on this game, like a lot of money on this game, simply lack imagination or like don't even know the options, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they're uninformed. I don't know. But it seems like if you're spending that much money, there's something better. It can't be this. Yeah, and if you do get the Midnight Suns pre-order, make sure you use my Epic Games creator code. You can use that for Shadowrun too. I gotta play more of that. I don't know if I can play that one on stream. I like Darkest Dungeon on stream because it's like dramatic. Shadowrun's like reading. I didn't know there was a Midnight Suns pre-order. Is there a Midnight Suns pre-order right now? I wasn't aware of that. Now I'm curious. Midnight Suns pre-order. Shouldn't they tell me things like this? Midnight Suns official website. I don't think there is a pre-order yet. Oh, weird. This is new. That was crazy. Look at that. You scroll. This game's going to be dope. It's not going to be scary though. You can get on their mailing list and that gets you the Blade costume. If you do this, you can get the Blade costume by giving them your personal information. Second half of 2022. We got a long time to wait. This game's going to be awesome. I'm going to cover the shit out of this game. Yeah, this site's dope. Scopely could have a cool site like that. It's awesome. Game looks incredible. It looks absolutely incredible. I'm excited. Yeah, Fire Axe is supposed to be a good company. I gotta get in touch with them. See if I can get some benefits. All right, back to this shit. I did the farming of that. Oh, we have to do the event. Here we go, the event. So start over on this. Do 60 of those. We got enough for an orb yet? Yeah, we do. We can open one of these shitty orbs. Let's open a shitty loot box. Oh my god, I didn't even talk about that fucking offer. Let me talk about that offer for a second too. This is actually... That was a shitty orb. Here, let me talk about this offer. This is an interesting offer. What's happening here? So they've been doing these. All right, so they've been doing these right here. And it's another sign of what I'm talking about. Like, I'm absolutely right about this. As far as them catering to those very few players who are spending massive amounts of money on this game. This shit right here is just, this is pay to win. And they are starting to put these out en masse. So if this is the new thing, like the big accounts in this game are going to get so fucking big because they're just buying these until they hit the jackpot, until they hit the 7. These offers make sense, which is something that offers don't normally do. They've put some thought into this, and these offers make sense. Like, these make perfect sense to the whales and krakens out there. And people are buying this. Not normal people. Normal people don't buy this. We don't need this. But your larger accounts are buying this, and this is why normal accounts, 99% of the game, there's no reason to give a shit anymore. Like, it's over. This is like, they said they weren't going to do this. When Red Stars came out, the idea was that this wouldn't happen. Like, just selling you a 7 red. They're not really selling you a 7 red, but they kind of are. Oh yeah, these guys, these are nuts. And it's not just Wolverine. You know, they have one for Sabretooth. It's adding more. You're adding more 7 reds to accounts that are already flooded with 7 reds. You're allowing people who want to have accounts flooded with 7 reds. They're destroying the value of 7 reds, basically, with shit like this. And there's a Phoenix one too. Where the fuck is the Phoenix one? The Phoenix one just like popped up on me. Oh, here's the Phoenix one. The Phoenix one's stupid. You can only buy this one once, but 50 fucking bucks? Like, this doesn't even make any fucking sense. Okay, I said they make sense. This one doesn't. Because you can actually get a 4 out of this. Why the fuck why is this being sold for 50? I mean, this can give you an idea of just exactly how powerful the new fucking Phoenix team is going to be. Insane. If they're valuing this at 50 bucks to get a 4, that new Phoenix team is going to be fucking stupid. But yeah, I'm wary of this shit. Like, if you were still spending money and you hadn't stopped, and I'm talking like if you were spending like $100 a month, now it's time to stop. Because that $100 a month ain't even going to cut it. Like I was saying, like $400 a month is the price to pay to enjoy this game, to have a good account. Because that's what's going on right here. Those are crazy. Those are crazy. But it makes sense, like it makes sense, business sense to sell that, because if only people spending tons of money are the ones supporting the game, those are the kind of offers that we're going to see. Those are exactly the kind of offers that we're going to see. And we're going to keep seeing shit like that. That's just how the game is going to trend now. $100 offers left and right. More bullshit. But Mr. Hartgrave will be here. You can trust me to do that. And Gravediggers, I know I can trust you to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. If you want to join the masses, the undead hordes, come check us out here on Twitch. We have a good time. It's great to see everybody tonight. Thanks for joining. Gravediggers. Keep digging. wanted to. Got money, nail me up against the wall. Got money, don't want everything, it wants it all. No, you can't take it. No, you can't take it. No, you can't take that away from me. No, you can't take it. No, you can't take it. No, you can't take that away from me. And like a hoe, black as your soul, I'd rather die than give you control. And like a hoe, black as your soul, I'd rather die than give you control. Bow down before the one you serve. You're going to get what you deserve. Bow down before the one you serve. You're going to get what you deserve. God, money's not looking for the cure. God, money's not concerned about the sick among the pure. God, money, let's go dancing on the backs of the bruised. God, money's not one to choose. No, you can't take it. No, you can't take it. No, you can't take that away from me. No, you can't take it. No, you can't take it. No, you can't take that away from me. And like a hoe, black as a soul, I'd rather die than give you control. And like a hoe, black as a soul, I'd rather die than give you control. Bow down before the one you serve. You're going to get what you deserve. Bow down before the one you serve. You're going to get what you deserve. Bow down before the one you serve. You're going to get what you deserve. Bow down before